I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just vowed to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they right in my way. I got fatigue on my body, I don't ride Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama, man. Going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don, I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya, how about the P, they straight in my pajamas. Hey, we got it poppin', I'm straight out the city, my but they never knew when I was on it. What your pots make for half the year, I spend that on my shoes. Ay, I go from country to country and city to city. I know how to side, they can't ignore me. We got the locals treating us like royalty. I just spent 5,000 on some Jordan. You little can't keep up with the score. Cashed out on the Jesus piece, cause you know what it mean to me. Wanna pull up at Sunday service in Bugattis, I call up Yeezy, I got new holy water. Corona, that she want me to buy it, and the love gets scarcer when you climbing the got every day, cause he cleared all the snakes and gave me my desires. Are you old paid? Sitting back waiting, hoping I retire. I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just vowed to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, now they right in my way. I got fatigue on my body.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Now, here's Green. It's Curry outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Pass to Looney. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Harden draws the double. Here's Tucker. Guarded by Green. Harden has a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
76ers ball.
Inside. Here's Embiid. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Higgins outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Foul. Second team foul.
Higgins outside. Pass to Looney. It's stolen by Harris. Embiid with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
Team foul.
You got to be careful when guarding Harden.
Shooting
He's so
Philadelphia.
crafty at finding ways to draw fouls. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
On its way from Curry for 2. Misses off the left eye. And the jam by Harden.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Harrell. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Philadelphia leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, Melton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shots good by Green.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Milton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Basketball.
.130 left here in the opening quarter. And here's Poole for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Milton with the ball. Pass to Milton. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. .58 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And he just plays a lot bigger than that 6'7" frame. Harrell is a force defensively and can guard multiple positions. And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. That one off the back iron and out. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the wing. On the wing, Melton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harrell, that's good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Here's DiVincenzo. Missed inside.
Timeout Sixers.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
For your Warriors, 15.
Here's Milton, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter.
5. The 76ers, 10.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
16.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Milton. Pass to Harrell. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well. I love dueling from long range, just going at each other.
I'll take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
They play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Pass to Green. And it's Melton with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 5. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. Let's work for him. DA, thanks.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
James Harden.
Of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To Kuminga. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuminga's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
2 minutes.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Poole. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris to the paint. Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Warriors have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Philly foul.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That one is no good. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Harden, that's good.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Left side, Harris. Embiid inside the line. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The assist.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The 76ers leading by 13. Over to the left wing. Pass to Harris. Off target from outside. The three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points up at the end of the period.
The 76ers.
They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready to move.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Pass to Melton. Here's the three. They get it again. And here is Milton. He's looking for Harrell and finds him. Another shot. That shot off the mark. The Warriors go the other way. Curry outside. Rebound by the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Melton feeling it out a bit. In the corner, Harrell with it. Ashton Niang. Shot clock at 5. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 10. Green up on top. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. So it's the Warriors now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry with the three. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
And the 76ers call time here.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors Thanks team.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around. I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing in all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going. Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
On its way from Curry for two. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. That one good for two. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
And it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. .151 left in the third. From deep three-point range. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Andrew Wiggins.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So, for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves.
Here's Payton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Warriors trailed by 10. Kuminga down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Philly basketball.
41 seconds left in the third.
Golden State foul.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Personal foul.
With his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Maxey looking it over. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Warriors trailed by 11. Heat. Rebounded by Tucker.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Three-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point.
28. The 76ers, 39.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Warriors' ball. They trail by 11. Outside Curry. Offline with his three. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. to the right wing. Here's Tucker. A three-pointer, no good.
76ers foul.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with possession here. 11-point game. Outside for Curry. The tray. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here is House. Here's Maxey. Good D by Thompson. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now, here's Thompson. Fires the three. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harris outside. Back to Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia. Warriors trail by 11. With the drive.
Just an unselfish play from Curry. Always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors Thanks team.
Some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Curry. No good from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Golden State foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
First team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the 76ers, Jaden McDaniels.
And McDaniels drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And how about the stingy defense there to deny that pass?
Warriors trailed by 11. Here's Curry. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Harrell. Pass to Embiid. From the baseline. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Wiggins surveying the floor. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Embiid. They get it back. Pass to McDaniels. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for it. Golden State running out of time. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Timeout, Warriors.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 11. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter.
Nation, once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now, Poole lets it go from deep. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Harden. From deep. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson outside. Drills it from outside.
See, it's Clay's accuracy that makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the 76ers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Golden State foul. Jordan.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Warriors foul. Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul.
And the first of two, no good, heartbreaking.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Pass to Thompson from downtown, and the Warriors get it back.
Golden State call.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 8. 19 seconds left in the game.
Coming out of the floor, your Warriors, Stephen Curry.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with his 3. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson with the game up for grabs. He comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah.
Yo, man, my girlfriend said I could fuck if, like, you let me win, bro. Like, please. Please, bro, please. Like, please, man, I need to win. I guess I'm not fucking, bro. Fuck. I said my girl would let me fuck if I got 19 points.